Namaste, Sitaram everyone. So let's compose ourselves, focus on the divine, understanding that it is only through connection with the Lord that we can attain through true happiness.
Om Ishavashyam idam sarvam Yat kincha jagatyam jagat Chena jaktena munjita Ma krudhaha kasya vittanam Manmana bhava madbhakto Madhyaji mam namaskuru Mami vaishyasi satyam che Pratikhyani priyosi me Om Shanti 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 Giridhar Bala He Nandalala Giridhar Bala He Nandalala Devaki Nandana Shama Gopala Devaki Nandana Shama Gopala Giridhar Bala He Nandalala Keshav Madhava Shama Gopala Keshav Madhava Shama Gopala Shama Gopala Shama Gopala Shama Gopala Shama Gopala Bansidhar He Shama Gopala Bansidhar He Sai Gopala Giridhar Bala He Nandalala Devaki Nandana Shama Gopala Giridhar Bala He Nandalala Keshav Madhava Shama Gopala Keshav Madhava Shama Gopala Shama Gopala Shama Gopala Shama Gopala Shama Gopala Bansidhar He Shama Gopala Bansidhar He Sai Gopala Giridhar Bala He Nandalala. Namaste.
Thank you, Auntie Chansey. So now I'd like to ask Seema if she can do a song for us, followed by Auntie Mala and my mom. Thank you.
Sitaram, everyone. Muraliya Vajire Jamuna Kiti Muraliya Vajire Jamuna Kiti Jamuna ke tir ho Jamuna ke tir Jamuna ke tir Sham Jamuna ke tir Muraliya Vajire Jamuna ke tir Muraliya Vajire Jamuna ke tir मुरली के धुन मेरो मन हर लीनो मुरली के धुन मेरो मन हर लीनो चीत दरत नहीं दी चीत दरत बाजी रे जमुना के तीर, मुरलिया बाजी रे जमुना के तीर। जमुना के तीर हो जमुना के तीर, जमुना के तीर शाम जमुना के तीर, मुरलिया बाजी रे जमुना के तीर। कारो कन्हैया कार कमलिया, कारो कन्हैया कारो कन्हैया कार कमलिया, कारो जमुना को नीर, कारो जमुना को नीर, मुरलिया बाजी रे जमुना के तीर, मुरलिया बाजी रे जमुना के तीर। जमुना के तीर हो जमुना के तीर, जमुना के तीर शाम जमुना के तीर, मुरलिया बाजी रे जमुना के तीर, मुरलिया बाजी रे जमुना के तीर। मीरा के प्रभु गिरधर नागर, मीरा के प्रभु, मीरा के प्रभु गिरधर नागर, चरण कमल पद सीर, चरण कमल पद सीर, मुरलिया बाजी रे जमुना के तीर, मुरलिया बाजी रे जमुना के तीर। जमुना के तीर हो जमुना के तीर, जमुना के तीर शाम जमुना के तीर, मुरलिया बाजी रे जमुना के तीर, मुरलिया बाजी रे जमुना के तीर, मुरलिया बाजी रे जमुना के तीर।
Sitaram. Nataraja, Nataraja, Natana Shekarara. Nataraja, Nataraja, Natana Shekarara. Shivaraja, Shivaraja, Natana Shekararaja. Shiva, Shiva, Namo Hara Hara. Shankara, Shiva, Nataraja. Shankara, Shiva, Nataraja. Nataraja, Nataraja, Natana Shekararaja. Namah Parvate Pate Hara Hara. Namah Parvate Pate Hara Hara. Hara 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 Mahadeva. Hara 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 Mahadeva. Nataraja, Nataraja, Natana Shekararaja. Shivaraja, Shivaraja, Natana Shekararaja. Shiva, Shiva, Namo Hara Hara. Shankara, Shiva, Nataraja. Shankara, Shiva, Nataraja. Nataraja, Nataraja, Natana Shekararaja. Namah Parvate Pate Hara Hara. Namah Parvate Pate Hara Hara. Hara 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 Mahadeva. हर 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 महादेव नटराजा नटराजा नटन शेखरा राजा नटन शेखरा राजा. Sitaram.
Sitaram, everyone. माँ तेरी ममता कितनी प्यारी, कितना प्यार जगाती है माँ, कितना प्यार जगाती है. माँ तेरी ममता कितनी प्यारी, कितना प्यार जगाती है माँ, कितना प्यार जगाती है. श्वास श्वास की रक्षा करती, श्वास श्वास की रक्षा करती, पग पग प्राण बचाती है माँ, कितना प्यार जगाती है. माँ तेरी ममता कितनी प्यारी, कितना प्यार जगाती है माँ, कितना प्यार जगाती है. तू ऋषियों की रिद्धि सिद्धि, तू ब्रह्मा की भक्ति माँ, तू विष्णु की माया देवी, तू शंकर की शक्ति माँ, तू हाथों से भाग जगाते, भागी भागी आती है माँ, कितना प्यार जगाती है. माँ तेरी ममता कितनी प्यारी, कितना प्यार जगाती है माँ, कितना प्यार जगाती है. तू काली महाकाली दुर्गा, तू है बाल भवानी माँ, तू पुराण का तार शारदा, तू वेदों की वाणी है, तू बालक को गोद मिले कर जीवन गीत सुनाती है माँ, कितना प्यार जगाती है. माँ तेरी ममता कितनी प्यारी, कितना प्यार जगाती है माँ, कितना प्यार जगाती है. Thank you.
Thank you all very much. So now I'd like to ask Auntie Chansey if she can do one. Followed by Seema, Auntie Mala, and my mom. Thank you.
Namaste.
अरुणाचल शिव, अरुणाचल शिव, अरुणाचल शिव, अरुणा शिवो. अरुणाचल शिव, अरुणाचल शिव अरुणाचल शिव अरुणा शिवो अक्षयलिंगा आत्मलिंगा अक्षयलिंगा आत्मलिंगा तेजोमय विग्रह लिंगा तेजोमय विग्रह लिंगा इह पर सुखदायका ईशा इह पर सुखदायका इह पर सुखदायका साई इह पर सुखदायका अरुणाचल शिव अरुणाचल शिव अरुणाचल शिव अरुणा शिवो अक्षयलिंगा आत्मलिंगा तेजोमय विग्रहलिंगा तेजोमय विग्रहलिंगा इह पर सुखदायका ईशा इह पर सुखदायका इह पर सुखदायका साई इह पर सुखदायका ओम नमः शिवाय शिवाय नमः 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 नमो नमः नमस्ते
Sitaram again. ईशार देवा अज्ञानता से हमें तार देवा ईशार देवा अज्ञानता से हमें तार देवा तू स्वर की देवी है संगीत तुझसे हर शब्द तेरा है हर गीत तुझसे आ तू स्वर की देवी है संगीत तुझसे हर शब्द तेरा है हर गीत तुझसे हम हैं अकेले हम हैं अधूरे तेरी शरण हम हमें प्यार देवा हे शार देवा अज्ञानता से हमें तार देवा हे शार देवा अज्ञानता से हमें तार देवा मुनियों ने समझी मुनियों ने जानी वेदों की भाषा पुराणों की वाणी मुनियों ने समझी मुनियों ने ज्ञानी वेदों की भाषा पुराणों की वाणी हम भी तो समझे हम भी तो जाने, विद्या का हमको वरदान दे माँ। हे शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ, अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ। हे शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ, अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ। तू सट वर्णी कमल पे विराजे, हाथों में वीणा मुकुट सर पे साजे। तू सट वर्णी कमल पे विराजे, हाथों में वीणा मुकुट सर पे साजे। मन से हमारी मिटा दे अंधेरे, हमको चालों का संसार रे माँ। हे शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ, अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ। हे शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ, अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ। अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ।
Thank you. So, Auntie Mala, can you go next, followed by Auntie Indra? Thank you.
हमारा नहीं कोई रे तेरे बिना राम, हमारा नहीं कोई रे तेरे बिना राम, हमारा नहीं कोई रे, हमारा नहीं कोई रे तेरे बिना राम, हमारा नहीं कोई रे तेरे बिना राम। भाई बंधु सब कुटुंब कबीला, भाई बंधु सब कुटुंब कबीला, भाई बंधु सब, भाई बंधु सब कुटुंब कबीला, सहारा नहीं कोई रे तेरे बिना राम, हमारा नहीं कोई रे तेरे बिना राम, हमारा नहीं कोई रे, हमारा नहीं कोई रे तेरे बिना राम, हमारा नहीं कोई रे तेरे बिना राम। गहरी नदिया नाव पुरानी, गहरी नदिया नाव पुरानी, गहरी नदिया, गहरी नदिया नाव पुरानी, किनारा नहीं कोई रे तेरे बिना राम, हमारा नहीं कोई रे तेरे बिना राम, हमारा नहीं कोई रे, हमारा नहीं कोई रे तेरे बिना राम, हमारा नहीं कोई रे तेरे बिना राम। सीताराम।
Sitaram, everyone. Sorry for being late. Ma, Jai Ambe Ma, Jai Durga Ma, Raksha Karo Ma. Jai Ambe Ma, जय दुर्गे माँ कृपा करो। ओ पहाड़ा वाली छोटा वाली ओ शेरा वाली शक्ति साहिले माँ जय अम्बे माँ जय दुर्गे माँ रक्षा करो माँ। जय अम्बे माँ जय दुर्गे माँ कृपा करो। मन में लगन है जरा ना कताना है खुशियाँ खजाना तू। मैं ललचाऊं घर घर आऊं दिल को बताना तू। मन में लगन है जरा ना कताना है खुशियाँ खजाना तू। मैं ललचाऊं घर घर आऊं दिल को बताना तू। माँ जय अम्बे माँ जय दुर्गे माँ रक्षा करो माँ। जय अम्बे माँ जय दुर्गे माँ कृपा करो। ओ पहाड़ा वाली जोता वाली ओ शेरा वाली शक्ति साहिले माँ जय अम्बे माँ जय दुर्गे माँ रक्षा करो माँ। जय अम्बे माँ जय दुर्गे माँ कृपा करो। रुत है सुहानी ठंडा ठंडा पानी सपने हरे मन के मगन ही थोड़ी होती है पूरी आशा के जीवन के। रुते सुहानी ठंडा ठंडा पानी सपने हरे मन के मगन ही दूरी होती है ये पूरी आशा ये जीवन की। माँ जय अम्बे माँ जय दुर्गे माँ रक्षा करो माँ। जय अम्बे माँ जय दुर्गे माँ कृपा करो। ओ पहाड़ा वाली जोता वाली ओ शेरा वाली शक्ति साहिले माँ। जय अम्बे माँ जय दुर्गे माँ रक्षा करो माँ। जय अम्बे माँ जय दुर्गे माँ कृपा करो। Sitaram everyone.
Thank you all very much. So tonight, our Bachoka Khan segment will feature Sanea and Ciara as well as Ananda. Ciara will be doing our opening prayer. Both Sanea and Ciara will be doing a bhajan, and Ananda will be doing our short message for tonight. So let me just get the videos.
Sitaram, please clasp your hands, close your eyes and bow your heads. Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakareshu Sarvada Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. Sitaram. Sitaram. Mangalam Bhagavan Shambhu Mangalam Vishvabhaktabhaya Mangalam Parvatinata, Mangalam Bhaktavatsala. Shiva Shambhudino ki bandhu, Namo Namah, Namo Namah. Girijapati Gangadhara Harihara, Namo Namah, Namo Namah. Shiva Shambhudino ki bandhu, Namo Namah, Namo Namah. Girijapati Gangadhara Harihara, Namo Namah, Namo Namah. Hara Chandra Tripurari Sukhakhara Haradani, Nilakanta Sajay Trikunda Tuharshani, Pavabhayahari Asurari, Shiva Namo Namah, Namo Namah. Girijapati Gangadhara Harihara, Namo Namah, Namo Namah. Tama 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 Tamaru Vinash se Jagadoli, Nritya Kare Nataraja Uma Sanghasham Bole, Surya Sani Kalyani Shankara, Namo Namah, Namo Namah. Girijapati Gangadhara Harihara, Namo Namah, Namo Namah. Shiva Shambhudino ki bandhu, Namo Namah, Namo Namah. Girijapati Gangadhara Harihara, Namo Namah, Namo Namah. Sit down.
Thank you, girls.
Bole Vishnu Bhagavan ki jai. Sitaram, everybody. I do hope you are hearing me fine. Shabana, are you hearing me fine?
Yes, Pandit Shiva, yeah.
Great, beautiful. All right, so it's a blessing to be part of connecting through bhajans this evening. It's an honor. And also I'd like to say thanks to the members of Spring Village Mandir and everybody there that are joining worshiping Bhagwan in this marga, in this medium. Also, thank you to Dinesh, who has allowed me to use his beautiful home, as you can see behind me. I'm taking the opportunity to do satsang, a little bit of dhyan karo, and also a little bit of message, joining with you guys in his home. He is one of the members who would have lost his father, not a member of the Spring Village Mandir, but a dear friend to me, connected through him through being in this area, in Tunapuna area. So tomorrow is his 13 days, and I'm here doing the message in his home, and also he is logged in with his family, and all of you have been glorifying Bhagwan. So it's a blessing to be part of this circle, and also taking the liberty to extend this circle now to this home as well. So God bless this bond in it. So before we go further, as we have been glorifying Bhagwan, let us now turn our attention once more as we offer simple pratna, simple prayer, and then followed by little Gyan Katha. So let us pray sincerely to Bhagwan as we hold hands with several families across the globe in the various ways we are praying. Oh Lord, pray sincerely to you. And as I offer prayer to you, let this brighten my mind by brightening this intellect. And let this bond that we share through the power of technology, let it only grow. And let this satsang promote the wealth of the unity of man. Pray sincerely to Bhagwan as we offer prayer at this point in time. Om Sri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Sri Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Sri Guru Charana Kamalebhyo Namaha. Om Ekadantam Shurpakaranam Gajavakram Chaturbhujam Pasham Kushadharam Devam Dhyayet Siddhi Vinayakam. Om Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsacharunamardhanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Bande Jagadgurum Shuklam Bharanam Devam Shashivaranam Chaturbhujam Prasannavaranam Dhyaye Sarva Vigno Bhasangaye. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Boliye. As we connect to bhajans, we connect by utilizing the power of our voice. And although we may not be in the same location, we can pray sincerely to Bhagavan. And by chanting his name, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, we are still appealing to him in a unified manner. So wherever we are, let us chant the name of Bhagavan together. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hari Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Bole Vishnu Bhagavan ki jai. Let us glorify Bhagavan further. Hari Om. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Sri Ram, Jai Rama, Jai Rama. 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 Bolo Sri Ram, Jai Rama, Jai Rama. Om Sri Ramachandraya Namaha. Om Namo Paramatmane Namaha. Aham Kraturaham Yajna Swadhaham Aham Aushadham Mantroham Aham Evajyam Aham Agnir Aham Hutam. Bole Vishnu Bhagavan ki jai. So my dear friends, tonight my message is going to be taken from Bhagavad Gita chapter 9. And you know what we are doing is satsang. And this satsang now brings enlightenment, it brings buddhi. And with this buddhi now, it is supposed to assist us now in understanding now about Bhagavan. God is everything. And today I had the privilege now to speak about this in my program in Krishna Arpanam. And yet again, I will repeat a few of the messages and also a little additional. But you know, in light of connecting, as we are connecting through bhajans, I'm also connecting through my Krishna Bhagavan, connecting through my Gyan. So I will also like to keep that flow as you are doing. Just as every Wednesday you have your connecting through bhajans, every Wednesday I have my Krishna Arpanam. And it is an offering to Bhagavan, just like you are doing. You know, last night I was reflecting on the messages that what we do and the songs we sing in the mandir and the songs we will sing in our home. And I had appealed to members of the Spring Village Mandir for the Akshay Tritiya. You know, pray to Bhagavan, sing his name, glorify his name. Why I would have said that is I didn't want you to offer much flowers or physical dhar, because you already do such in different ways, pray to Bhagavan. But a voice, when you offer it to the Lord and you close your eyes and you have that few minutes to sing and then you find that solace and you offer that now, that is something unpolluted. You cannot buy that in a store. So too, when you pray to Bhagavan in this marga, something in the tree you pick and everything else you can get and whatnot, but this itself now, this how your being itself now, this is amps of Paramatma. So you are part of Paramatma, you are part of Bhagavan. Sitaramanti Mala. See, you popped in there, Ram Bhajo. So you are part of Bhagavan, you are part of that Paramatma. And when you offer this to that Supreme now, you are also offering something that he has created to him, through him. And this voice that you glorify now. So the performer now, I'm not saying Jagjit does not go in his puja room or would have gone, he's deceased, God bless him, would have gone in his puja room and offered prayer to Bhagavan and received Bardan in that way, no. But however, when he performed, there's a difference. So he would perform bhajans, and there's the satsang marga, where it is we sing bhajans to the Lord. So this now, when we recognize that this is even an offering now, we are not performing. None of us are here to perform tonight, but we are connecting now to offer this to Bhagavan. So this in itself is an identity of Ishwar, is an identity of God, is an identity of offering to him. So when the performer performs, he will get a clap. So Bhagavan will give you a clap. When you perform for him, you'll get a clap. When it is that you offer your voice now as a devotional item, like a flower, patra pushpa phal toya, Bhagavan will bless you now. So there's a difference with performing and singing as an offering to the Lord. So don't quote me on this, but in one of the parts of puja, there's something called Raj Upachar, that's known as King's Entertainment. So you probably fall short in saying Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Chandan Samarpayami Pushpa Samarpayami. You could entertain Bhagavan and sing something, dance something to him, and he will bless you there. So don't quote me on that. That is also another way to offer to Bhagavan. So tonight, as mentioned, chapter 9, Bhagavad Gita, verse 16. Very simple message everybody can pay attention to. Aham kratur aham yajna swadhaham aham aushadam mantroham aham evajyam aham agnir aham hutam. Kratu is known as the Vedic rite. Yajna also is the sacrifice, and Bhagavan is identifying Arjuna. Aham, which is I am kratur, I am yajna. So I am the Ved rite itself, and also I am the sacrificial rite. I am aham swadhaham aham aushadham. I am swadha. What is swadha? Because all of the time we say in swaha when we pray to Bhagavan. It is said according to, I think, Agni Puran, swaha and swadha are the two wives of Agni. Just as what you call in disparate form now, when we do rites on behalf of the deceased, when that person is in the parade form, those who have been left behind now will use mantras such as swaha or swadha. So havyavahan or kavyavahan. One goes to the devatas now, and the swadha now will also go to Bhagavan and the devas, but in the form of Aryama, the one who is the leader of the Pitris now. So when we do the Pitri Puja, which is different to the Prit, Pitri is after the 1 year, that ancestors now. They are the leader of such. Krishna Bhagavan identifies, I am known as Aryama. In this same chapter, he gives a little identity. So Bhagavan says, I am Swadha, which is that offering that are made now also to deceased. So I am Kratur, the Ved right. I am Yajna. Whatever sacrifice you do, Arjuna, I am that itself. This is my favorite one, because Aham Aushadham, the medicinal herb. Where do you get the medicinal herb? From a tree, from a plant. The way you think you get your coffee, 90% of the things that you eat, you wear in life comes from nature. And that medicinal herb, everything down to the little antidotes that will be developed for cancers and all of these things now, it comes from nature. Just man synthesizes these things on a mass scale for production. So this same herb, in whichever way we will use, whether it is the neem, the bilva, the tulsi to offer in puja, it is also offered now to self. And Bhagavan is identifying now in his capacity in chapter 9 of Bhagavad Gita, Raj Vidya, Raj Guhya Yoga. Why I'm sharing this with this setting tonight. This is an intimate setting, only 13 participants here. I'm in your homes, just as I'm in someone's home here tonight. So I have to share something confidential. And I can't share something, anything when I'm in the program, and I don't have to watch how you speak in. So, but this is now Raj Vidya, Raj Vidya, Raj Guhya Yoga. And this is most confidential, Bhagavan is saying, most confidential of the supreme knowledge. So, Aham Aushadham. Bhagavan is saying that I am the medicinal herb, all plants, all trees, I am that. So I'm sharing this with you so you could understand, because when someone tells you a secret, it's different when it is that you look at a show. You might forget certain things from a show, but certain secrets we remember from how long? Things to forget, we remember too, Ram Bhajo, and things to remember, we forget. Bhagavad Gita tells that Bhagavan is that too. Mantro aham evajyam, aham agnir, aham utam. When it is that you set something in vibration, set something in a particular way, in a good way, it is very healthy. And just recently I was reminded, you have to set the power of positive thinking, good thoughts in your mind. And when it is you don't have good thoughts in your mind now, no good will leave the lips, no good seva will be found. Mantra, bhajan, kirtan throws out all of those impurities from the mind. It sets it straight, it sets it good. And trust me, it is just as effective as yoga, because it involves pran. Anything that involves breath control now, on that way, and you dedicate that to the Supreme with, and you are connecting with this entire being, such as kirtan. And that is why now the Hari Bhaktas now, they will dance now, when it is that they are connecting through Bhagavan. Some of them, they will dance because that connection is there. So the mantra can be recited. When it is we are doing Shraddha, as I will be doing in this home tomorrow, we will be saying Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. And this is what we need to do. But when you are alive now, you have to sing this thing, you have to chant this thing, you have to pray with this thing, because this is what we have to do. So just as that is why I sung Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Because this, I always believe now, you cannot take now vitamin D for the cold. It will help you with the muscles and things, good. Memory, good too. But the vitamin C is needed for the cold. So in this day and age, in Kali Yuga now, what is the vitamin? Chanting the name of the Supreme. So any marga we want to approach the Lord with, any opportunity, anything that we want from Bhagavan, we should not perform for him. We should sing and glorify him with our entirety, our being itself. And when we do that now, we clear our minds of the negative vibrations, sometimes which we will cause and others will cause on ourselves, and also that pathway that we have to engage ourselves in. We will set that in a good motion. So that is why always take time to do a little breath control, little smaranam of something good, and identify with Bhagwan, because this little rite that you will do before you leave home, when you bow by your altar, that is kratur. That is a little Vedic ritual. Bhagwan is that. What you are doing when you do Pitri Yagna or Devta Yagna, when it is that you do Bhut Yagna, keep the animals alive, Bhagwan is that. Manushya Yagya, all of that Bhagwan says, he is that. Aham Swadha, he is Swaha and Swadha. The medicinal herb, Bhagwan is that. I am mantra as well, that sound. Aham Evagyam, Aham Agnir, Aham Hutam. I am the clarified butter. I am the fire. I am the oblation. But where does the clarified butter come from? The clarified butter comes from that who Bhagwan Krishna is leaning up against, the cow. You know, most of us, we are bhaktas, and you know, let me share something. I cannot say this any and everywhere, but if it is the statistics has changed, then I will stand corrected. But do you know where the most amount of leather comes from? In India. In our world, Ram Bhajo, correct is right. Some of us might be shocked, but the Baba can't say this thing any and everywhere. You know, I have to say it on a Zoom with only 13 participants. You see, if I have to correct myself, I will do it openly, no problem. But the wider our message is the more corrections if an error is made, Ram Bhajo. So, but I'm, through my research little, at least 80% or a lot of mass percentage of the leather that is found or needed in the world is coming right from India. So when it is that we formulate thoughts in our mind and we clear this thing now, we have to identify with Bhagwan. So you cannot be bowing to Dharti and you contribute to mass pollution. How many companies now through waste pollute the same ecosystem, and you see they put up banners after now, save the earth, Ram Bhajo. So this is what we have to stand when we set these vibrations in our mind through song, through bhajan, and realize God is everything. This is the highlight, as I stated before. This Raj Vidya Raj Guhya Yoga in the Chidbhavananda version of this is very nice. It's very simple for everyone. There are other Bhagavad Gita philosophies, but it's too complex to lecture on. But this one is very simple, where Bhagwan is saying that I am everything. And in this verse here, he is telling you he's the mantra. He's that which is the ghee. Where it comes from, he's the cow as well. He is Agni, and he is that oblation. And tonight, my dear friends, you are using your Agni, your power of thought, to be engaged in satsang. And through that Agni of the throat now, you are glorifying. And this is what is called now Krishna Arpana. Everything, O Bhagwan, I'm offering to you. And this is one of the purest ways to pray, my dear friends, through sound vibration. So never ever pollute this marga. This is one of the most passionate ways in which Bhagwan connects with his bhaktas as well. So this is something that is a satsang, it is an arm of the mandir, and I'm blessed to be doing the message here for the first time tonight. Thank you for giving me the opportunity, and also again, thank you to Dinesh in allowing me this opportunity to be here in his home. And I'm hoping that tomorrow now when I sit down with him and I'm saying things like Kratur, Swaha, Swadha, he is remembering this little time that we would have spent with the mandir through connecting to bhajans that will assist him in this time where he has lost his father. So collectively, let us also now, Hath Jodkar, as I take my leave and connecting through, I think we may have one message again, someone will have to, and I think one or two bhajans if time permits. I've been asked as a guest, so as I take my leave, I thank you for allowing me the opportunity to speak here. And also I ask of you, let us pray collectively. May the host of this home, may the Father achieve the blessing of Sri Krishna Bhagwan in the form of moksha. But pada moksha means that may that Atma go to the feet of Bhagwan. O Lord, through grace, through the service of life, let us incur satsang, and may this grace now further direct that Atma to you. Hari Om. Sri Krishnam Govindam Mukundam He Priyam He Madhavam He Mukundam Sri Raghavam Rupam Sri Krishnam He Madhavam He Mukundam Om Anadhi Nidado Devam Shankachakra Gadadharam Akshare Pundarikaksham Pretamoksha Prado Bhava Pretamoksha Prado Bhava Pret Prado Bhava. Bole Krishna Bhagwan ki jai. So thank you everyone, Auntie Chance, and do enjoy the rest of the session. My mic will be either on mute, but I will be logged in, if not through this device, through Dinesh's device, to take in the rest of our session tonight. Sitaram.
Sitaram Panchi.
Thank you for joining us this evening, Pandit Shiva. It was a very beautiful discourse. So I would like to ask Auntie Indra if she can do one song for us, and then I'll pass over to Ananda to give her short message, and then we will close. Thank you.
Thanks. बिंद्रावन का कृष्ण कन्हैया सबकी आँखों का तारा बिंद्रावन का कृष्ण कन्हैया सबकी आँखों का तारा मन ही मन क्यों जले राधिका मोहन तू है सबका प्यारा बिंद्रावन का कृष्ण कन्हैया सबकी आँखों का तारा जमुना तट पर नंदक लाला जब जब रास रचाई रे तन मन डोले राधाई से बन से मधुर बजाई रे सुरबुर कोरी कारी गोपिया जान कैसे जादू डाला बिंद्रावन का कृष्ण कन्हैया सबकी आँखों का तारा रंग सलोना ऐसे जैसे चाहे खोखत सावन की तेरी मैं तो हुई दीवानी मनमोहन मन पावन की तेरी कारण देखे बावरी चोर दिया मैंने जग सारा बिंद्रावन का कृष्ण कन्हैया सबकी आँखों का तारा मन ही मन क्यों जले राधिका मोहन तू है सबका प्यारा बिंद्रावन का कृष्ण कन्हैया सबके आँखों का तारा Thank you. Sitaram.
Sitaram, everyone. Shabana, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
Okay, so Sitaram, everyone. My humble apologies for the delay that occurred earlier. So going straight into my message. The world celebrates Mother's Day annually. This year, Sunday, 8th May, will be Mother's Day. Hinduism acknowledges God as mother also. The feminine principle holds great significance. In fact, there's a distinct division who worships the female form of the supreme force that governs the entire universe, and this is called Shaktism. Goddess Saraswati is the consort of Lord Brahma, the creator. Dressed in white, symbolizing serenity, the mother goddess is hailed as the goddess of learning, fine arts, and music. The pictorial depiction of the goddess shows her with 4 hands. She holds the Veda, in one of her left hands and a japmala or a peacock feather in one of her right hands. Seated on a full-blown white lotus, Goddess Saraswati is seen playing the musical instrument, the veena. The Vedas represents knowledge, while the peacock feather symbolizes a pen and the Japmala denotes the power to stay focused in life. This emphasizes the importance of learning, while the Veena signifies music and arts. Devi Lakshmi is the consort of Lord Vishnu, the protector. Dressed in red, representing the Rajasic Tattva, the Devi Lakshmi is hailed as the goddess of wealth and prosperity. The pictorial depiction of the goddess shows her with 4 hands. She holds a lotus with the upper right and upper left hands. Her lower left hand holds a kalash filled with gold coins and inclined forward. One of her right hands gestures the Abhaya Mudra that symbolizes fearlessness and divine protection. Seated on a full-blown pink lotus, Goddess Lakshmi symbolizes prosperity and wealth. Goddess Lakshmi is worshipped for a happy and prosperous life. Lastly, Mother Parvati is Shakti, the wife of Lord Shiva, and the gentle aspect of Mahadevi, the great goddess. Mother Parvati is considered as complete incarnation of Adi Parashakti, with all other goddesses being her incarnations or manifestations. Mother Parvati is the goddess of power. She is the one who gives life energy or Shakti to all being, and without her, all beings are innate. The goddess is Shakti herself, who actually lives in all beings in the form of power. And without power, one can do nothing, including yoga. Thank you, Auntie Tam.
Thank you, Ananda. So at this point, I'd like to pass over to Pandit Shiva to do our closing prayer. Thank you.
So, Ishabana, you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Thank you. Okay. Just making sure I think I have a device close by. So thank you, everyone. And Ananda, thank you very much for that nice, beautiful little piece there. And the little portions that I've had with my Mandir in this opportunity to share, it is very beautiful. Keep it going, keep it vibrant. Always encourage others to chant the name of Bhagwan. So as we would have started, let us end in this note as well, glorifying Bhagwan through the medium of our voice. Let us offer our closing prayer to Bhagwan. Hari Om Mangalam Bhagavan Shambho Mangalam Vrishabhadbhaja Mangalam Parvati Nartaya Mangalam Shiva Shankaram Om Asutoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityurma Amritam Gamaya Tvameva Mata ch Pita Tvameva Tvameva Bandhu Jasaka Tvameva Tvameva Vidya Dravinam Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. बोले श्री बालकृष्ण भगवान की जय, बोले श्री सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय. सब कोई सीताराम.
Sitaram. So thank you all once again for joining us this evening for our Connecting Through Bhajans. And it was a pleasure having Pandit Shiva with us this evening.